such an asshole.
Did the whole video and didn't realize I wasn't recording. So this will be because I still got that freaking cough. This will be a not so entertaining one. This will be more of a report. Hi, Aaron. Thank you for clarifying your quote. Oh, wait, that's his second one. Let me get to his original. I have a great safe job due to a regulation. However, my company is switching to in-person only, so I have no way to advance without potentially moving in the future. They've said clearly, you're great, we won't fire you, but the company will wait for natural attrition to rehire in person for remote roles. Side hustle interests, guitar, YouTube channel, teach lessons. 2, political writing or start a blog. 3, writing traditional adventure books, example, Conan style. 4, I have other ideas for nonfiction writing, such as economics, audit, accounting. Okay, these are not side hustles. These are hobbies. Can you get lucky like me where you do a hobby and happen to get paid for it? Yes, but it took 20 years of writing a blog to get there. I did not go down this path to make money. It was truly by accident. I was very lucky. I know that's what you see on the internet, but the only people who can I want to go and do something, all the things you've listed are content creation. If you're a hot chick, yes, go ahead. You're not a hot chick. So I'm not trying to dissuade you from this, but the only way you really make money is you do a channel and people like your personality. Rush Limbaugh was not popular because of his political analysis. He was popular because he was an affable, entertaining, enjoyable conversationalist. If you stay out there long enough, if you keep your net in the water long enough, you will find your people. But we're talking 10 years because, again, you're not a hot chick with big tits. So you can do that, but guitar YouTube lesson dudes are a dime a dozen. So unless you got some zany aspect to your personality, like if you're Raymond Thoughts and Minds, there's a textbook example, and you got to be consistent. Ray does like 3 videos a day, long ones. I could do 3 videos a day if my voice got better. Yeah, political writing, no. Writing takes too long. Adventure books, no. Do you have an audience to sell to? I like your idea of economics, audit, accounting, or finance business courses. Just go on Teachable and do that. That would be rather quick because it's much easier to do a PowerPoint presentation and a speech than it is a book. But those are all hobbies. A side hustle, again, accounting. That's why me and Chad offer the world's greatest accounting career. There's the main side hustle. See, you're not in it for making money. You just want a side hustle for entrepreneurship. So normally I'd say the side hustle, like the best says, should I start a business? Which side? So you should go work as a bartender or work security. Just start making money right away. You want something that's entrepreneurial, like 1099. But it's the same kind of rules, man. It's boring shit people don't want to do. And I keep coming up with accounting or trades or mowing yards, or I'm not kidding, mowing yards, doing windows, that kind of thing. And it's not because it's hard or the investment costs are that high. People are too lazy to do it. That's what I do. I mean, mowing yards, landscaping, you get some exercise, fix it handyman. Someone was telling me about this kid. There's an HOA. There's like 100 houses in this development. And the kid offers a garbage can putting away service because the HOA says if you don't put your garbage can away by the end of the evening when it's garbage day, you get a fee, or Karen shits in your yard. I don't know. So this kid for like $20 a month has all these clients, and he just goes through on garbage day and puts the kids clearing like $3,000 a month. So that you can't take with you because it's a physical job. But yeah, man, it's very limited. Like accounting, programming, we're in the tech recession. You could do your courses, but yeah, that's what I would look into. If you're starting your own independent career today, what would you do differently? Is there something else you would do? Is there something that pays better, leads better other outcomes? The changes I would make differently have nothing to do with my side hustle. Again, I am lucky. My side hustle just ended up my hobby ended up paying. If I were to do anything different, it would be my career, like itself. I would join the military, got my 20 years in, got the pension, and I probably would have been probably accountant or probably not a nuclear engineer. I always debate about becoming a tradesman. Um, that's something I'd look. Well, see, you need insurance to become a mechanic, but some kind of fix it man or handyman. So, um, yeah, if I had to go do a side hustle right now, it would be accounting. I'd go get my EA and do people's taxes. But you see, I'm not of the delusion that I get guitar lessons. Like, do you have a hair bun? What? No, I'm kidding. I'm not like, oh, what do I want to do? No, what pays, man? What pays? Uh, it's just yeah. So everything else that you say, is there something else you would do? It's all about my main career that I would do differently, and the side hustle would probably be landscaping, mowing yards, fix it man. What, and you can almost walk into it now. Why? Because no one's doing it. No privileged little kids in the burbs want to mow yards. They don't want to get calluses on their hands. They're going to go major in college and save the world. So I would just do whatever pays. And then, since you work from home, and I'll get to that analysis in a bit. Um, when I did the first time around, what you might want to consider, since you work remotely now, you have the time and the flexibility to pursue a side hustle. So I was imagining, you work in the morning, it's noon, and you go mow somebody's yard for $50 instead of going to the gym. So you don't have to go to the gym, you go mow a yard, you get your cardio in, make $50. Weekends you work a little bit more. Maybe you hire out some kids that are reliable. Is there something that pays better, leads to better? Yeah, hard shit people don't want to do. Don't be shooting up the white girl blood in my house. You know what? You know what it is? It's hard shit and boring shit no one wants to do. Dirty shit no one wants to do. Do I just wait it out till the next war on talent to make the jump and just chill until then? Do I hire a career coach or something like that? No. No, there's no career coach. I mean, there are career coaches, but I wouldn't do that. So I said, so you do not have a commute, or you will inevitably have to commute. Also, how long a commute would it be if you're required to go back into the office? And you say, after I scroll up with one hand, thank you for clarifying the question. I live in a state. I work from home most days with occasional travel to my clients. The company I work for is headquartered in a different, more expensive state. They have asked if I'd be opening to moving, but the conversation was very vague, confusing, and unspecific. Oh yeah, fuck that, man. They just want you. They want you to take on more responsibility, move to a higher cost place. They don't want to pay you more. Like if they plop $500,000 in front of you, like okay, they've answered your question. But no, if they're all like, oh, well, we change your title, you get a promotion. Yeah, how much do I make? I tell them yes, but it depends on the specifics: role, title, compensation, moving expenses, cost of living. The index isn't too far off from mid 70s to low 90s. Yeah, see, that actually is significant because you're at 70s and it's going to go up by 15 plus points. That's like a 20% increase in your cost of living. That's significant. But the house prices and property taxes would be considerably more. Yeah, and that's probably not considered the cost of living adjustment. They would have to pay you significantly more. If I moved, I expect to have a 20 to 30-minute commute approximately 3 days per week. Okay, so round trip, 3 hours per week. There's your side hustle. There's your side hustle. Uh, Based on that analysis, I absolutely would not move unless they came down and plopped 300,000 in front of you and said, "Here you go," and health insurance. But no, you you are making more, especially when you factor in time and cost of living right now. You have the freedom to and flexibility. Well, I'll do the work now and I'll hit the gym here and then I'll go to the grocery store and I'll maintain the home. I was talking about how maintaining a home, that's a full-time job. They make it sound like men went off to work and women just stayed at home. No, women maintained a home. That takes fucking time. And you get to take care of the home. That's a very high standard of living. I'm just assuming you don't have a woman who takes care, because, right, ladies? That's just horrible. Oh my God. Maintaining a home. What am I, a slave? No, you're free. Get the fuck out of here. Go do whatever you want. Oh my God, I have to maintain a home anyway. Oh. That's my favorite. You have to stay at home and cook and clean for you. Okay, you don't have to be here. Go cook and clean for yourself. Oh, you're still a slave. Oh no, it's so horrible. Um, yeah, if you want to pursue a side hustle, which I think you should, stay where you are, man. Um, whether it's just to get a little bit extra money working as a bartender or some other skill or role you want to take on. Yeah, you're not going to be able to do that working down there. Uh, Now you got that freedom to do it. And this is really on the fence. It's really on the fence. So when you factor in, like, then not only do you got to move, you got to learn that new town, like where the grocery store is, what places to avoid. Try. So it's going to take at least 2 years to get back to where you are today in terms of getting settled and all that other stuff. No. And that's where he said, is there anything else I can provide to make it easier? Please let me know. There's one thing I can think of, and that is, since this is on the fence, people do not factor in just what a royal pain in the ass it is to move. I know we all talk about reconnaissance and moving and this and that and finding the best place to live, but man, moving is a pain in the ass, and most people underestimate it. Now, I am a minimalist. The last time I moved, it took me 2 hours to pack up my shit, and they're all neatly in boxes ready to go. And the GF looked, "You already packed and ready to go, aren't you?" I'm like, "Yep." I haven't even started. I'm like, "Yep." "Were you going to help me?" "Nope." This is the victory lap us minimalists get to do now. When you normies with all your stuff, that's your stuff, and you get to move it. "Cappy, how'd you get her to be so obedient and kind?" Oh, is that your choice? Oh, then these are your responsibilities. Here, these are your consequences. They come with the responsibilities. "Will you help me with my consequences?" "Nope." Oh, and then she started going through her boxes. Oh, imagine that. Wow. "How'd you get her to have so no?" I'm like, "Oh, because I just basically wasn't Captain Save-A-Hole." Anyway, aside from that, um, it still is a pain in the ass to move. Get that fucking U-Haul, haul it in, move it in, and as I said before, dude, Southern Command in Vegas, it took, I know it sounds like a first world problem, but it took 5 years to find, because restaurants are coming and going in and out of business. It took 5 years to find ones that aren't absolute dog shit. It took 5 years to figure out, oh, here's the gym, we gotta look out for traffic because this school lets out. I mean, these are not major things, but it's efficiencies you figure out within your community. You streamline the community you're in or your behavior within the community. That's effort, that's work. When you factor it all in, yeah, man, that's a pain in the ass. That's a pain in the ass to move. And if you're always on, if you're on a cusp or you're looking for a job or some company offers you a job offer and you're doing the cost of living adjustment, and okay, this and that, and taxes and all that, that's all true. But these corporals want to pay you so little, and a lot of times it's on the fence, dude. You gonna pay me to move? Like, and not only pay me, like, the money that I'm gonna incur, but for my time and labor, that freaking sucks. I gotta pull roofs from this community, we gotta enroll our kids, if you were foolish enough to have kids, gotta enroll our kids, and you gotta pick up soccer and hockey and basketball, and you gotta get different jerseys, like, yeah, sure sucks being a corporal wage slave suburbanite. That must suck, Lester Burnham. Um, Yeah, right now this is already a stay put because of your tremendous advantage that you get to work from home. You factor in moving, no. I guess unless they plop $500,000 or something on it, that ain't worth it. All right, let's go to the super chats if we have any. Dre, $2. Americans are owed by their things and payment plans. Absolutely. Absolutely. Boomers told you everything was the almighty dollar, and you're right, ladies. You girls, it's not love. It's not your children. It's not your husband. It's your girl boss. It's your purse. It's your master's degree. Girl boss. That's aging rather quickly, isn't it, ladies? More dread. 15 Australian. Do you think it's worth the tech startup side gig for 300,000 post-tax a year if you have make 1 million in revenue? Considering it if my job lets me have a side gig in Australia, but taxes are crazy. Do you think it's worth the tech startup side gig if you make 1 million in revenue? Well, okay. Words have meanings, guys. I know this is going to sound pedantic, but this is important. Is a tech startup side gig for 300,000 post-tax a year, is that worth it? Yeah, as a side gig, not your main gig. If you make 1 million in revenue, companies make revenue. Individuals have salaries. And the reason we're making this distinction is revenue is all the money you take in. It is also called sales. Income or profit is what's left after you take out all the expenses. So, are you making 1 million in salary at a company now? And now you have another offer to make another 300,000? Or the company you're working for now makes 1 million in revenue and you don't know what the profits are? Considering it, if my job lets me have this side gig in Australia, but taxes are crazy. Yeah, I mean, 300,000 Australian post tax, that's 200,000 US about, right? You got the time? Do you want to do it? Yeah, I'd do it. It's not going to hurt you. I mean, a side gig that pays 200,000 US after tax? Yeah, I'd likely do it. Unless you got so much money that now your time is more important, but I would do that. Yeah, Australia, what a shithole now. Dread, Australian. I'm on 140,000 pre-tax at my job. Taxes 45%, marginal for every dollar over 190K. But you already did the analysis, like 200K US or 300K Australian after tax. Like, yeah, why not? For that part-time at work, yeah. And just so you know, if it's a startup, it's going belly up. I'd almost look at it this way. While some investors stupid enough to finance that startup, yeah, go get the money. Like all these girl bosses here in the United States, all these, it turns out to be 75% middle-aged white women are the primary beneficiaries of affirmative action. Like all these people making money on DEI money because white people hate themselves in this country apparently, and corporations are like, oh my God, it's the popular thing. Like we're dumb out here. If they're gonna pay you, like I don't blame Ladasha for getting a degree in DEI and billing out at $150 an hour. Absolutely, go get the money, man. But it will end. I mean, it's a startup. Dre, $2 life coach, life choice, choose Cappy. He chose Carlson life. Unfortunately I did. Unfortunately I did. Vic, our Italian agent in the field for €5. No-go zones for European reconnaissance. Marseille, Naples, Provence, Marseille, Charleroi, Malmo, Bremen, in Romania, Bulgaria. Yep. Sucks. It sucks. I look, everyone vote. Once you voted in, you're not going. You got to fight your way out. And all your women over there and your pansified men. Oh my God, we're so. Oh, come on in, come on in. Oh my God. Wait a minute, what they're doing to my daughter? I don't care. I don't care. I've had some things happen recently where I just plain don't. You guys think I don't give a fuck about people before? Holy shit! Now I'm like, is everyone just everyone's kind of sucks. Everyone just really like, yeah, I don't care anymore. I really don't. I had some friends, I had some family. And I'm like, this is what we're doing, huh? This is how you're gonna like, okay, I don't care. Thank God I don't have kids. More dreads, aching. Could clarify. Should I start my own startup alongside my job? My numbers are just forecasting. If you can make that kind of money, I would. I would. But how much time are you going to put into it, right? If it's 10, 15 hours a week, sure. Or wait, you guys do fortnights because you're special. If it's 30 to 40 hours a fortnight, sure. But if all of a sudden you're doing 60 hours and you got to hire people and the regulations, I don't know what's going to go. I don't know what dildos await you from the Australian government to be shoved in your ass when you try to start a business. But yeah, I mean, if you're pretty sure you could clear 200 grand, I'd do it. I would do it. All right, link below is Reconnaissance Man. If you guys are interested in a side hustle that most anyone can do, take a look at my course on Teachable called The World's Greatest Accounting Career. That's if you're interested in accounting. If you're not interested in accounting, don't take the course. No, it does not teach you how to do accounting. It is just how to navigate your path to the best accounting career in the United States. And foreigners could take it because you can work remotely. And a lot of it would be somewhat similar overseas. But this is written for an American audience because it's the American labor market we're looking at. But if you're interested in that, take a look at that, and we'll see you guys later. Toodles.